Hi guys, my name is Aishwarya and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a really quick tutorial in which I'm going to be showing you guys how you can crop your jeans at home without sewing. I mean, you can sew it if you really want to, but it's really optional. So without any further ado, let's get started. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that and ring the bell notification so that you never miss an update from me. Let's get started. So as I told you guys in the intro, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can crop your jeans, basically like hem it. I don't know if that's the right terminology, so I'm just going to use like cropping your jeans. So all the jeans that I have are like a little bit longer than my legs are, so I need to crop them a lot, or they just bunch up near the ankles, which is not at all flattering. So I used to go to tailors and get them altered basically, but I've noticed that even though I go to the tailor and pay them, it's not really my desired length always. So any which ways, there's no point of going to the tailor if I really can't get what I really wanted. So I recently discovered this trick myself at home. Like I was doing something and I just clicked that, oh, I can do this and make the jeans work. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So the supplies that you might need is a scissor, basically a tailoring scissor. Don't use like crafty scissor. I've used it and it really doesn't like work. Use like a tailoring scissor because it is meant for like cutting cloths and it is really sharp. So that is that. You need like a scale. It is just to draw a straight line basically. You can use a tailoring scale if you have. You can use any scale you have. You just need this for drawing like a straight line. Other than that, you will need some chalk to mark the desired length. You will need tweezers, and this is kind of optional, but you can also use lace if you want. I'm going to be showing you guys how. You'll need fabric glue, which is again optional. I'm going to tell you guys how, or like safety pins. So yeah. So let's just get started with the tutorial. So the first step in cropping your jeans is obviously to wear the jeans and mark your desired length. I'm going to be using this chalk as it's like a really light color and it won't really show up on the jeans. It doesn't really matter because it does get washed away. But if you don't want to go through the hassle of washing your clothes, just use a lighter color. Or you can use like the white cloth pencil which you get in like clothing stores. So I'm going to be using this chalk. I'm just gonna wear the jeans and I'm gonna shoot this footage in my phone because I don't want to move this setup, so I'm just gonna show you that bit on my phone. So as you can see that I'm wearing the jeans right now and there's like so much extra fabric. So I'm going to be marking my jeans on the exact length that I want to crop it to. So I'm gonna use this chalk right now, and then this would be kind of rough estimate of how much long I want my jeans to. So as you guys can see, this is where I've marked my jeans, and I know it was kind of rough, and I don't know if you can tell by the footage which I took since it was shaky, but this was where I marked my jeans and this is the length I want to like get rid of. So what you want to do is you want to leave like half an inch or like an inch of wiggle room in case you like just cut it wrong or do something. You just want to make sure that there's no room for error, or there is room for error in this case. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to be measuring this exact length of this marking with this scale, since I don't have like measuring tape with me right now. So it's almost like 14.5 centimeters. So I'm going to be measuring the exact length on this side of the jeans, like on where I want like the line to connect. So I'm going to be making the marking here. Then I'm going to connect the two markings and make like a straight line. So now that I'm done with the line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be repeating the same process on the other leg. I'm just going to mark the exact distance, which is like 14.5 centimeter on both the sides, and then again make a straight line. I hope I'm making sense. If not, if you have like any doubts at all, make sure you leave them in comments below and I would love to answer them for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these scissors and I'm gonna cut across the line, and I'm gonna cut it like exactly on the line. Also make sure you get this right because jeans are super duper expensive and you don't want to ruin like your good jeans. So we have this now, and I'm gonna do the same again on the other leg. So I'm done with like cropping both of them. So what you want to do is, for the first DIY, you can use this lace and you can just fabric glue it around the edges to make it look more cute and more feminine. So if you attach the lace properly, this would how the jeans would look. it is really girly and it is not my style at all, hence I've attached it with the safety pin, and hence it's looking a little bit shabby. But you can attach this and it would really look cute with like boho tops and stuff. But if you're not into this, like I'm not into this, you can always try the other DIY which I'm about to show you guys. But this is a cute option, right? I mean, I don't know if you can imagine yourself in this. It just adds like a cool detailing to your otherwise boring jeans. So I really think this would be interesting to some people. But on to the next DIY. So for the second DIY, what you want to do is you have the raw hem of your jeans and you're going to make this even more raw if you may. So what you want to do is you just want to start pulling threads, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys. So just going to start pulling some threads here and there. So I've seen these jeans a lot recently in markets where they have like raw hems, and that's what gave me the idea to like make these jeans myself. I mean, I don't know. So make sure you pull like both blue and like the white threads. Don't just pull white threads, because I know that they are the threads which are more exposed, but pull the blue threads as well, or the jeans would look weird without the blue threads. So this is what it should start to look like, and once you do it all over the jeans, it would look really good. So far I've done only one leg. It takes like about 10 to 15 minutes to like rip out the threads. Also make sure you don't pull the threads too hard, or that it would dismantle the whole threading. So don't pull too hard, just pull enough that it will show up like this. So you can see the edges are looking very raw hemmed, and that's the look I was going for. So I'm going to be keeping these threads as is. I'm just going to be trimming these long ones so that they won't get stuck here and there. So to show you guys a comparison on how the jeans look before and after. This is before like pulling the threads out, and this is how it looks after. And even though it is not really clean, it is very raw, it looks really cool. This is how the DIY is, and I'm gonna cue few clips of me modeling it right about now. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked this video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure to like this video, comment down below and let me know on which method was your favorite, the lace one or this raw hem one, and share it with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you so much. Toodles.